packet drop, drop. YouTube. I hope the stream is gonna be fine today. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just quit this. It's gonna be fine. View your channel. This is me. This is me, Anthony G. Please no packet drops, baby. Quant trading. Here, let's do announcements here. Hey, out everyone. We are live. I'm live. This is the link. You're gonna click it. Subscribe to my channel. And say that you love me. Dirk Huis, what's going on? Multi-stream here. For now, so far so good with the stream. Normally I had some issues, but it's gonna be fine. Wait, I need to do some stuff. Teddy, if you're in the stream, say I'm in the stream, and then I can explain you the problem we have. I'm Kadir. I'm gonna make the cloud experiment. Cloud experiment. Cloud. Let's do this. Okay, Terry. So if you check the Market Monkey main branch and you reset everything, you can do Docker. There's a Docker compose. So you could do Docker compose up, yada yada, and then you basically can do the history thingy, fetch history. The problem is that we have, if you on the 1 minute chart, everything seems fine, but if you zoom out, if you upscale to 1 hour, for example, the 1 hour, then you can clearly see in the volumes that there is no gaps, but you can clearly see a pattern indicating there is some kind of an issue. Is it timescale DB? I don't know. Maybe it's the way we fetch this. I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna probably check it out soon, but could be a timescale issue or a Unix time rounding shit issue. I don't know. That would be nice. It's written by Claude, by the way, so good luck with that. James Dean, what's going on? Anthony, you're the GOAT. You're the best. Thank you so much, James Dean. I'm not the best. I'm trying to be as pure as I can be. You know what I mean? All right. So what we're going to do is, let me open up Cursor, of course. Cursor in here. Boom. All right. Cursor is here. We don't need this thing. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cloud. Let me zoom in here. Boom. So what we're going to do is, everybody's making stuff with Cursor, right? And they are basically saying on Twitter, like, look at this, I made this with Cursor. Oh, it's insane, it's gonna take our jobs. Okay, nice, cool. Update Cursor, not now. The thing is it really good? It can make a landing page. Okay, GG. I mean, my grandmother can make a landing page. It's easy, you know what I mean? It's not even coding, you know? I want to investigate how good Cursor actually is by doing some... I wanted to make it for me an instance drawing with GLFW, but not with the GLF. You're gonna see what we're gonna do. It's not gonna be easy for Cursor. It is what it is. So you're gonna see. I'm gonna zoom in here. Zoom in here. I need to go into a Bitten engine. CD codes. A Bitten engine is nice, but it's a little bit slow. And I'm gonna fix it. Anthony, do you have an OnlyFans account? Hey, if you want one, I can make one. You know what I mean? But it's only gonna be 17 inches. Centimeters. I don't know. Just a rough guess. Okay, I did say anything. Reset. Let me reset hard here. That's nice. So what I'm gonna do is code in here real quick. I need to yoink something. So there is something like GLFW, which uses OpenGL. The problem is that it uses Seago. And in a button you have GLFW, which does not use Seago. So I'm gonna yoink this. Cloud needs to understand what I'm doing. Shut the fuck up, man. What does it need? Is it importing? If this is importing stuff from... This is already super complex, but a real software engineer can fix it. So Claude Sonnet 3.7. Open entire bit in repo and ask to scan the workspace and ask. Yeah, I did that, but it's like... It's gonna be confused because I wanted to use native GLFW. It doesn't need to use a bit and things because I need instance drawing and they say, hey, instance drawing. I don't think I'm gonna add that. No, it's like something everybody's gonna use. But of course, everybody's using a bit to make the most idiot games. Like these simple games, I understand. But if you want to do real jobs, you need instance drawing. So I'm gonna fix that myself. The problem is it also needs to compile to WebAssembly, so that's why we need this thing. I just hope this is not internal Unix H. Is it here? Okay, let's me just do this. Just a second before the action is gonna start, boys. Sometimes you need to hack a little bit in your life, you know? That's what we're gonna do. Where is Claude? And then the search thingy in Mac. Did somebody uses the search thing in Mac in the folder? Is so annoying. Like searching on a MacBook is like the worst thing in history, man. Alright. Okay. So now you have GFW here, right? Okay. So we're gonna do this new file. We're gonna do a main.go ourselves. Let me zoom in. Oh, that's maybe too big. It's always too big. Muchos bagels. Okay, let me open up my thingy here. Alright. Mansoor is good. Mansoor is still alive! Holy shit, Mansoor is a long time no see. Holy crap, what's going on here? Cursor would like to access data from your other apps. I don't think so, brother. Ain't gonna fucking happen. My advice for new computer students. Any advice? Use AI. Wait! Why would you do that? The thing is that, guys, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a little bit more of an AI stream. We're gonna try to see how good it is. I used it already, and I'm gonna say it's pretty damn fucking insane. Not gonna lie, it's really good. The problem is that it's so good that I'm questioning if I need to type stuff out myself or just use Cursor because it's coding way faster than me. But I love to code. But the thing is that it's this double thing, this double feeling that keeps me awake, probably. And if I'm lying awake from it, then it's not looking too good for you guys. Not gonna lie. Package Claude, package main is gonna happen here. So, okay, let me do func main here. I know we can do that, but it is what it is. So what we want instance drawing. Let's step by step here. Let's first check. Okay, no warnings. That's good. No warnings from package drops. So instance drawing. Here. This is the worst thing. You know what? You know what, guys? We're gonna use. It's gonna be all AI today. All AI. All AI. 3.7 Sonnet, let's go. What? Can you explain? Can you explain what instance, doesn't really matter, it's AI, it knows exactly what you mean. Drawing is rendering, rendering is with OpenGL or something else. Like I'm 5.3 years old. Do you have a subscription on Claude? I have a subscription on everything. I have Grok 3, I have Claude, I have GPT high shit. I'm spending way too much money on AI. Why? Because it doesn't. I need to check. I'm sweating like a fucking pig. Holy shit, what's that? Jesus Christ. Instance rendering is like when you want to draw many copies of the same toy. Imagine you have a favorite toy car. You want to put lots and lots of the same toy car all over your playroom floor. Instead of getting a brand new car each time from your toy box, which would take forever, you just use the same car and quickly move it to different spots on the floor. That's what it is. It's actually way more complex than it needs to be. The thing is, you know that I'm building this Market Monkey thing. By the way, you can check the link down in the description if you want to learn how to be very good at programming. But the thing is, I'm building this heat map, right? And a heat map is basically just very simple, if you think about it, right? It's just like one block that has a color, right? As a color, and we draw multiple of the same blocks. It's the same fucking block. It's just a different color. But that's no problem, because coloring you can do on the GPU, on the GPU, which basically is a graphical processing unit. Everybody knows that, right? With a shader, also called shader, right? But rendering this geometry, we don't need to basically build the whole vertices for all this thing. You can just say, hey, listen, this is what we need. Draw it 1 million times, for example, right? Claude is going to fix that for us. Anthony GG is overpaying. Yeah, I am, but it doesn't really matter. If you what is overpaying? You know what I mean? Some people buy clothes all the time, go drink, go do some things. I do nothing. I sit at home. And if I die tomorrow, it's problematic. Hey man, is it possible to build a faster cloud system with P2P in Go? Yes. Okay. How does this work? Press L to win. Given the GLF, I'm gonna zoom in for the very blind homies. GLF package inside the project here. Implement instanced rendering. I'm the worst prompter in history. Like, prompt engineering is not going to be something for me. You know what I mean? I'm too lazy for that, and I can't type. I cannot express myself very well. Rendering. Let's start simple. 100k rectangles where the user has the ability. You cannot even see what's going on because my face is in the way. And nobody is telling me something. This is annoying. I have an idea. I have the best idea in history. Look at this. I'm smart. Look at that. Big brain here, huh? User thinking model. Hey! I need the agent. Yes. The agent is what we need. Rendering 100k rectangles where the user has the ability to zoom and pan. Man, we are cooked, bros. I swear to God. We are cooked. Searching the code base. He's going, man. He's doing stuff. It's so fucking boring. But it is what it is. Oh, man. Meanwhile, I'm gonna scroll Twitter or something, you know what I mean? Watching some Sophie Rain or something, you know? Only a few will understand. Okay, let me read this chat. When Flash Hail on Market Monkey, Tony. Official Dick Whip. You already have that M3. I need to save up for it. I'm gonna do a special sale on the full-time Go Dev though. I'm gonna add stuff to it because I'm broke. Wait, I'm gonna actually zoom out a little bit, guys, because there's too many things. I'm getting like these. What the hell is this even? This import, man. Oh man. No, oh, he's already wrong. Look, he's already using GoGL, which is not what it needs to do. That's not what I asked him. What? He's busy. Let him do his thing, huh? Let him do its thing, brother. Let me kid read me. He's a real coder, huh? Johnny Sins versus Sophie Rain. Sophie, man. Okay. Vertex shader. The thing is that I have no fucking clue how this thing works, so I mean, it's like it can. The thing that's the problem, right? If you let it write stuff, you have no clue. Then it can basically make everything seems correct because you know. Are we done here? Where is this? We need to do this run command, huh? But can I... It needs to use this package here. Shit. We need to... Yeah. I'm gonna do some stuff. Go get here. Can I not paste this in? What's going on here? You see, that's the thing. There's so many things happening, and it's cool. But the thing is, you do not have control over what's going on. And oh man, let me get this real quick here. We don't have a go init file. Okay, there is a Go mod. That's already good. Okay, let me think here. Let me fix stuff here real quick because... Oh man, it's so annoying here. Let me quickly... Full bar. Okay, let me do this here. Some dependencies issues. Go get this thing. Yeah, I knew it was hard because a lot of things are not correct. That's the thing. And it cannot figure it out. It's fine. No problem with that. Okay, this thing. Okay, this package works. We copy pasted that from Ebitten, right? Ebit engine, actually. Ebit engine. That's good. Okay, next step. Let me close this. The readme. Don't waste any time on that. Listen. Do not use external glfw package, but use the one in the project. Ah, I see that you want to use the local GLFW package in the project rather than the external one. Yes, why? Because that is using pure Go, which does not use CGO to compile to a WebAssembly after that. Which is going to be a task it will never complete, but hey. If it can do that, then we are cooked. But no, don't get this package for the second time. Maybe we need to code GL. I'm confused here. Oh man, it's gonna be a painful day. I can see it already. Okay, let's learn more. Go tidy. Okay, run this thing. Okay, but missing. Okay, I need to dive in. I need to help him. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. What's going on? Stop. Why do we need GL? How can people code like this? How are people praising these AI tools? That's the thing. I cannot even understand that this package is in here, which is GLFW. It can just import this package here. I mean, if it cannot understand that, why are people so praising this thing? I don't understand this. Yeah, you might have been doing the setup 100%. Actually, to be honest, that's the thing. It's just not. I think we have still a good chance for a couple of months to be software engineers before these things taking over. Let me just accept this file. Let me close this real quick because it's annoying. It's annoying. What is this? Readme, it's fine, man. It's all good. Next file here. Yes, accept this one. Next file. No. Reject. That's not good, my friend. You're drunk. Go now 1.19. What the hell is going on here? Module instance rendering. Stop. 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 Okay. 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 No! But the thing is, how did they do this here? Because this is not normal behavior. We copied this folder in here, so we need to figure that out first. Everything is broken. I think we cannot actually copy this. I need to fix all this stuff. I don't need this, man! Get me a main function. You see? Okay. I have a big pimple here. It's annoying. What is going on? Yeah, because we don't. Yeah, I understand what's going on. We still need this Go mod file actually. Oh man. Safe. Stay away from that. The thing is, I need to find an entry point here in this GLFW thing from. Oh. It's not looking too good. It was actually a bad idea to do this, to be honest, I'm gonna lie. Okay, wait, chill. Okay, back. Other plan. Okay, I'm gonna delete this folder. Delete this folder. Okay, let's start with the absolute basics. Here. Because if it works with GLFW, the normal package, then it will work with... then I can figure it out with the other one, right? Okay. This is what we need. No, that's not what we want. Let's do this. Paste that in. Alright. Okay. Boolean. Okay, I'm gonna stay away from it. It needs to understand that this is a Boolean, right? Okay. Let me make a new chat. Finish the instance rendering project. Rendering 100k rectangles with instance. I'm gonna keep repeating it. Instance rendering and zoom and pan. Press enter. Okay, GG. My little opinion: AI sucks at writing code, but good at analyzing and finding mistakes. I feel dumb when I ask AI to write the code I need. Actually, also a very good insight. It's good at finding and helping you at certain points because I use it a lot. But I hate it I hate using cursor, that it just continuously shifting my cursor with information that might be right. It's a little bit annoying because it distracts me. But I'm using a lot of AI like this, where I'm in here and I paste an ID in or some code in, and it can help me understand to make it better and why and yada yada yada, and then I copy it back in. But then you still have this control on. You have your focus moment in your editor. Okay, you're stuck. Normally you would go to Google or Stack Overflow or whatever and read. Now you copy paste it over to AI. AI comes up with something. You can instantly spot what the hell you're talking gibberish, or okay, this is nice, and copy it back in. And you know, gives you. It's a little bit more tedious, but that's how I like to use it. But hey. Okay, it found that we need to go to this. Let's upgrade the project implementation. Okay, let's try to do that. It's going to be a pain in the ass. It's not. It's not a pain in the ass. Okay, that worked. Nice. Okay. Can you put he in the cursor rules? Yeah. It's fine. AIs, they don't make a difference between genders, you know? It's fine. In the meantime, there's nothing else to do, you know? What's going on? There's nothing happening here. What is he doing? So the problem is that if some agent dumps code in your application like now, it's like you don't really know where our things are and what is named. And normally when I code, and probably you too, after a while you have this feeling with your project, like, okay, I know I did this here. Oh, I need to look for this kind of thing there. But now it's like, I have no clue what's going on. If I need to fix something, I can't. That's the problem, right? If it generates all this stuff, we cannot fix it because we didn't write it. It's gonna take us... That's when it's gonna be a problem. Fix it, brother. What is this here? Accept all. But you're making mistakes. Okay, fix that. GG. Okay. Made a mistake here again. So this was like 0.4, but now it's again 0.3 for some reason, huh? Okay, let's do it tidy. Okay, nice. Okay, run. See compiling, huh? See go compiling. Okay. See go. We are cooked. We are cooked! Is this rendering? Look at this. Is this instance rendering then? How many rectangles are this? Look at that, it's smooth as fuck, yo. The thing is that the hard part is converting this to WebAssembly. That's gonna be the craziest thing. What is this here? Is this VS Code? Yeah, it is. Yo. Okay, accept. It works, brother. GG, man. Okay. Review next file. It's fine. I'm accept everything, brother. I'm committing. My soul, my heart belongs to you, Claude. Yes. Okay. Looks like modern art. Okay, let's actually see what it's doing here. So, okay, some context shenanigans. Window hint, yada yada, create a window. Make context current, we know that. Well, from back when I was creating games, go string, because C. Create a shader program, okay. Delete the program, defer, yada yada yada. Create projection matrix, okay. Wait, I cannot see because... Okay, C terminate string. Basically, this here, people are gonna, I swear, people are gonna basically sit here for weeks. Because it doesn't work. Because they need to null terminate the string. Can you imagine that? 2025. And we need to do that, huh? Defer func, okay. Yeah. I cannot read the code, it's too big. It's too big-o. It's too biggie. Lucifer, Aldrich Meulemeister. I hate my surname, you know that, and you're triggering me, but it's fine. I took peace with it. Still no frame ups, good. Upload instance data. What is this? Is this a function? We don't know. Okay. Bind the buffers. This is crazy. I mean, if you need to figure this out yourself, you can, but this gets so error prone because you miss something and it's just crazy. Okay, cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do is to make sure we're gonna do a get init, and I will put this repo online. Why not, right? Get add everything, if I can type. Get commit the phase one cloud GG experiment. I cannot type. Complete. Why? Because if it fucks up, then we can revert back. And I'm talking about experience. Because the problem is, for some reason in Cursor, the history of your project, I don't know, it could be me, is a little bit out of sync. So if he puts something in and you want to undo it, you suddenly can come into trouble and you cannot restore the file. I had it this morning. It was annoying. But that's no problem because you can ask it to regenerate everything, but you never know, right? Okay, phase 2. Can you render debug information? debug information with the amount of rectangles and stuff. Anthony GG's lives give me butterfly in my stomach. Oh, you're so nice. Why do I only see you here on YouTube? Why don't I see you on Discord? Because then you can have these butterflies forever, man. Every day. You know, every time you feel a little bit down, you can just talk to me on Discord and then I can cheer you up. Or maybe I'm down and then you can cheer me up, you know? Mutual benefits. That basically means we're doing business. I have something that you want and you have something that I want. That's basically the definition of doing business. Too old for Discords. Guys, listen. If somebody is too old for this stuff, then it's me. And I'm still there, right? So we can be all together. What do you think? I'm sometimes confused if you use this as a tip. That sometimes it's you think what the hell is going on, and you're scrolling, but you need to click these buttons here. Well, the thing is that run. Well, it's doing that in the title bar. That's even crazier. FPS. Wow, but it's like inverted, but it doesn't really matter. 100k rectangelos. Okay. Okay. I'm this kind of freak that can do these things for the whole evening, like till midnight, like doing nothing. Actually, that's what it is. Okay, good boy. So now, instead of making the rectangles, okay, now I'm confused. Wait, I'm actually a little bit confused with how I need to place my face. Okay, I will drag it back up. Shit. Yes, here. Whoa. We had a working version. Please don't touch it. What did you do? Create overlay buffers. Okay, I'm gonna accept and trust you. My soul is yours. You made a mistake, motherfucker. Shit. Is this deprecated? Use overlay function instead. Appropriate. PTR offset. What's going on here? What? He's still doing stuff. Don't touch it. We made a big mistake. We shouldn't do that. I don't know what happened suddenly. It worked fine. Now he's doing. How did you get past the trap of perfectionism? I found myself in a spot where I'm building startups as my children and not companies. Actually, a very good question, and I think the fact that you actually realize this is the first step. That's the first step. So, and I went through this for a very long time, blocking in everything I do. The thing is, how can I describe it? A customer doesn't really care on how your code is implemented, as long as it serves its problem. Okay, wait. That's the thing. Of course, if you write crappy shit on top of crappy shit on top of crappy shit, it can work, but at the end you're gonna be in problems because your code is gonna be unmaintainable. Okay, fair enough, but I know, I can explain how it works exactly, and let me know if you feel related. So basically, it all starts with a new project, right? A new project or a new ID. It starts with a new ID. How does it write? ID, right? And you feel super motivated, and you cannot wait to start coding it, and you cannot wait to wake up. It's nice. You're making everything exactly according to the box. Project structure is fine. Everything, your server, everything is exactly how it needs to be. This time, you're not gonna fuck it up. This time, it's going to be perfect, right? It's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. This time is different. Perfect, right? After a while, the problem starts that things are getting a little bit more difficult. The project is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And what's happening is that you feel no control. No control. Control. You have no control anymore. Why? Because the project is just too big. You have files that you never touched 2 weeks or a month ago. You don't know anymore. You have no control anymore. What's gonna happen is that you gonna try to make it work. Try to make hard things work. Try to make... because there will be hard things, because this is all the easy part, right? It's going to be great, it's perfect, all the simple thing, authentication, all this, everything works perfectly fine, it looks amazing. Suddenly, shit, I feel I have no control over my codebase anymore. I need to add features. They are a little bit harder. Try to make hard things work. Hard things work. Nobody can read what I just wrote, but it's fine. 5. Things starting to look dirty. Things look dirty because you just make it work. Dirty. 6. You wanna quit. You wanna quit. Because nobody is going to use my project. What the hell am I doing? Why am I suffering? Why does it not work? My code looks like shit. I'm wasting my time. It does not make me any money. That's what is happening. 7. You quit. 8. Back to League of Legends or WoW Classic. 9. 10. 11. I have a new ID. And the circle repeats. Back again. That's the circle. Yeah, refactoring. Exactly. Refactoring needs to be here as well as somewhere. This is the circle of I will never finish my project. Burnout, basically. It's a burnout. Now that you know that this is happening to everybody, if you can go past, if you can just let things loose here, things looks dirty. Okay, accept the fact that it's never going to be perfect. And you go to 12, add features, shitpost on Twitter, make some stupid videos on YouTube. Fake it till you make it. And hope for the best. Okay, where's Claude? Okay, accept the file. My soul is yours. I'm committing my life to you. Run this thing. Nice. What did they do? Nobody fucking knows. Okay, here. It's fine, man. I forgive you. Okay, next step. No, stop. It's good. Enough, it's fine. Alright. Do we actually start a new chat here? Or do we continue in here? Because I think at a certain point of time, the context window is going to be too big and this thing is going to hallucinate, just like my grandma. So we're not going to do that. So maybe one more shot. Instead of random positions, make the rectangles like a heat map with 1 pixel space. And instead of 100k rectangles, it's fine, you can read that, doesn't really matter. Render me 500k. Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest, AI, if you really you would be a fucking idiot to not use it. You would be actually completely handicapping yourself not using something like Cursor or something else. Even if you're a good programmer. You're not going to learn a lot, right? You're gonna be way stupid, more stupid than you were before. I can actually... That's the thing that I'm concerned about. If I would use this every fucking day, I would never stop using it. I would abuse it actually, like literally abuse it. The problem is that it's going to render stuff. I'm going to take things for granted. Like I just said, like my soul is yours. I commit in. You do what you want. I trust you. It works. GG, well played. But I'm going to be more stupid because I'm not going to learn things. Learning through suffering, learning through seeing patterns, learning through failure is not going to happen anymore. The question rather is, do we need to be schooled in the future? That's the thing that I'm actually yesterday, when I first tried this, was thinking about myself, okay, if I'm going to use this, I'm going to be way faster, probably better, but I'm going to get more stupid over time. The question rather is, does it matter? Raking in the millions, for example, right? Because it can basically turn me from a backend engineer sitting behind code, trying to figure things out. It can save me a shit ton of hours, so I can start more being present on Twitter, more making, more marketing, more mailing, more getting customers and customers. If you want to build a startup, right? If you want to be just a pure coder, that's something else. But what's going on here? He did what accepting. What did he do? So it's a double-sided sword. Because I 100% am convinced that this is the future and it's so fucking good. 3.7 is the best that I ever used. But on the other side, I'm also 100% convinced that we are gonna lose brain power as humans. The mind needs exercise. Exactly, it is. You need to have this. Even if it's just 1 hour a day, put Cursor away and try to do the first batch yourself and then see where you stuck. And use Cursor for stupid things like writing an idiot query or some kind of a weird refactor, and then you can just tap your way through refactors. Like, for example, you changed a float 64 to a float 32 or something, and you know, tabbing your way to success. And that's the problem with juniors. Juniors have superpowers right now, but the problem is, if this thing doesn't work anymore, the network is out or something, they are in a fucking problem, right? Because... okay, run. Run, baby. Oh, shit. Okay. This is weird, right? It feels like... Oof. Question is, would you become a good programmer using Cursor? No. Well, depends on what you call a good programmer. Like, I am not a good programmer as well. I'm just a good builder. But being a good programmer, like really good, like understanding how all these algorithms work and all that stuff. No, never. It's working reverse. It's working in reverse. Okay. What the hell is this pattern, man? I'm getting really dizzy by zooming in here. Okay, wait, let me... Okay, fine. But wait. This is pre-generated, right? GitHub Copilot or Cursor Pro? I think Cursor Pro is by far the best. I never used GitHub Copilot. Cursor is really good. It was not the best, but now, like, I opened it yesterday and this morning. It's very good. It's very, very good. Look, it basically wrote like in Market Monkey. I needed to fetch history from Binance, and it was like I could only fetch like 1,000 candles, and I said, man, if I need to do this batching mechanism, I don't want to spend time on this. And then I just asked it like, hey, I need this. And it one-shotted everything, but literally one-shotted. Like, one-shotted. Saved me probably the whole day, because, you know, batching things and Unix timestamps and fetching and figuring all that stuff out it's a little bit of trial and an error. And it wrote this rate limiting thing because I gave it like, this is the rate limits of Binance API, and then it made this rate limiter, so I never could time out myself. It's like, wow, you know, I was pretty hyped. But the thing is that I have no fucking clue how it works, right? I never read it. I don't know. And now there is a problem. Now I need to figure it out. So that's a little bit of the downside. Okay, so it's creating these stupid colors. I don't know. I don't want that. So make. Okay, wait. I'm gonna ask it super complex. Wait, I'm gonna actually do a git add, a git commit actually. It's gonna be phase 2 is completed. Okay, cool. And now, okay. Super hard. Wait. This is the thing. This is the tip. Start a new chat for better results. New chat. And now my face is in the way, but it's fine. Make this a heat map that is inside a chart where we have a time axis and a price axis on the Y, on the X, and a price axis on the Y. Make sure that we, okay, so basically turn this into a chart where the blocks of the heat map scale in height when zooming price and scaling width when zooming in time, Unix time. This is like, if it can do that, it's then I quit my job. Then it's over. I stop. I'm gonna turn into how is it called? Just chatting streamers, and I stop programming for the rest of my life. I swear, I just stop. If it can do this in 1 or 2, I'm gonna give it maximum of 3 prompts, and if it can one-shot it, we stop the stream. Have you tried the Gwen coder? No, not yet. Not yet. There are a lot of things that are that I tried, but not yet these. Can I call these? My friend is playing League of Legends. I can see it. I don't know if you see it. You cannot see it probably. My friend is playing League of Legends again. Why would he do that, huh? 10 linting errors, but no problem. It's gonna fix it. It's like this endless loop. I'm thirsty. Be right back, guys. In the meantime, watch the senior developer do its thing. Yes! We're back, eh? We're back! Man, look at this. This thing is building for me. Why are we still... The future is crazy, man. I swear to God. I mean... you can basically just use this, and even for JavaScript and Next, it knows all this stuff so well. And then with ChatCN, it's all basically, they know it so well because there is so much to find on the internet. You guys can just build these things so fucking fast. I mean, even UI, you don't need to care about it. It's gonna build all that stuff, I swear. I mean, in what a kind of a world do we live, man? Holy shit. But we are gonna be so dumb. We are gonna be so dumb. I know that. Humanity is cooked. I cannot explain this. Where is my chart? How huge? Holy crap, bro. But why are my prices changing? Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, right? is inverted, man. Okay. Make the screen window bigger. Maybe just full screen, you know. Maybe just full screen. And the heat map blocks. Wait, how do I actually? How do I? Mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Left click to drag and pan. I found the wiggle. Maybe make full scale and make it so the axes have a black background that is always rendered on top of and make sure have a black background and heat map does not cover it. Needs to yeah, whatever, it needs to figure out, man. And we need to zoom price and time independently from each other. Okay. Alright, meanwhile I'm gonna open up my Coke Cherry. Why is it capped at 72 FPS? I don't know, we need to figure that out. We need to figure that out. Coke Cherry, zero sugar, I love it. But guys, don't worry. I also had the protein, 35 grams of protein shake from Malcolm, which is probably one of the cheapest thing because, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm getting broke, so. And what kind of a world do we live, huh? The thing is that I cannot use this code because for a web assembly there is a lot of stuff that needs to be done to make this work. How many files did it generate? None. GG. Better to tell everything. Better to tell everything for better result. 100%. That's the thing. That's why I'm lazy and I'm a bad prompter. If you can basically give it good examples, images, good explanations, your results will be way better. But given my, see it for yourself, right? Given my idiot prompts, it's just building stuff for me. I'm doing nothing. I'm sipping Coke Cherry, talking gibberish, and scrolling on my iPhone, watching tweets from Ahmed. No, not Ahmed. Ahmed. Turkish. Nasılsın Ahmed? Merhaba. Hastayım. Çok bar Ahmed. Çok bar. Buyuk takım. You see, I speak Turkish. Okay. We're not done yet. What am I doing? Don't interrupt my senior developer. Good boy. You're doing good stuff. Let me review the PR. Like we always do. By just accepting everything blindly. Because our soul is committed to Claude Sonnet 3.7. Are we? Alright. I needed to do some stuff. The thing is, when do I accept and when not? That's the question. I'm a little bit confused here. I'm confused, but hey. self-doubt. Okay, yes, let's go. Whoa. But it doesn't listen to my okay. That's not what we want. There's also something going on with... Okay, but it's like we zoomed probably way too much out, right? How many of these things do we have? Shit, where is my... Oh. He fucked up here, but it's fine, I forgive him. I'm gonna ask him what's going on here. Looking good to me. What are you using for ghee? Here. Nothing. There's no ghee, it's just like... It's... OpenGL. Make it actually, to be honest, we can change it ourselves, right? We can change it ourselves. Count. For y. Here. Okay, now we found the count here. Count ends. Here. Here. Alright, hey, look at that. That's how you... Amazing. Okay, we're gonna do 1 million, huh? 1 million. Just like Lil Wayne. 1 million. Did you know you could do that in Go? These underscores, did you know that? And typed int. That's weird. That should be a float, right? But it's just like a representation or something. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But this is not a correct representation of the amount of performance you can get with a heat map, because you don't calculate any position, which you actually do not need to calculate, because you're gonna have a view matrix offsetted on the shader. You only need to add more blocks each time they come in. I found out using AI is not something you go all on or leave out totally. You have to know when to use and when not to use. That's true. That's exactly what it is, right? Like small little tasks are super easy because they can solve a lot of time for you. But if you delegate tasks that you actually don't know, or you need to figure out yourself a little bit, like do some research, trial and error, but you delegate that. For example, what we have right now with GLFW natively, do we know what the hell we just did? We don't know, right? So any problem that comes in the future, you cannot solve because you don't know. So you're basically making yourself super independent of your tool, which is bad, right? It's not good. But it's tempting. It's like it's drugs. It's like drugs, you know? All right. Phase 3. Are you using OGL for trading app or Ibit UI? Yes, Ibit Engine and Ibit Engine UI. That's what I use. That's what I use for my trading application. But now I'm doing some experimentation. Sometimes you need to do that, like you have an idea, experimenting, so we can have better performance on the web. And we need instant drawing for that. Instant drawing. Ah, wait, this zoom time and zoom price. We didn't test that. Okay, I didn't know. Apparently we can that doesn't work. There's 1 million blocks though. It's zooming everything. Ah, no. Ah, I see. Ah, this is the... Okay, this is the axes, this black thing. These black things are the axes. I was completely in Okay, okay. And this is then the width. Ah, yeah. Okay, now I see. Yeah, now I see what's going on here. What's going on with the gap? So we need to actually make it fix that. So when zooming in, the space between the blocks disappears. I cannot even write disappears. Maybe make sure it will be always 1 pixel space it will be only 1 pixel space no matter the zoom level. Fix it. Do you recommend using AI for coding or just use it time to time? I think I recommend it. I was if you talk to me like 1 year ago, I would say that's for idiots. But now it's so good that you actually cannot not use it or you're gonna get behind, right? You need to understand that life is a little bit of a competition, right? Even if you don't truly want to believe that, but life, I mean, this is you. Okay, I can. This is you. And this are other people in the same kind of field of you. Could be a programmer, an artist, a gamer, a skateboarder, a football player, right? And life, no matter what you do, and how hard you do not want to believe or accept this, there is always some kind of a curve you have on how good you are at something. How proficient are you at something, right? That actually, this curve, I'm gonna reset this, right? So you're gonna have, it's gonna be something like this, right? Like this curve. Like an exponential curve over time. Normally, ideally it would be some kind of an exponent. And maybe it falls off. Yeah. Actually bad. A curve. And the thing is that your competition also has this curve, right? Shit. This needs to be this color here. Okay? Your competition also has this curve, right? And some people never get there. Some people are are idiots. You have people that are better than you, right? You have all these curves, right? And of course, if people are using AI tools to perform better in a certain way, they're gonna have this, and then you come and you do not want to use AI, but you're gonna stay behind, right? And that's not good. So you need to make sure that you can compete with others in your field, or you're gonna, yeah, it's normal, right? I mean, if you need to hire 10 people and 8 of the 10 are using AI tools and they are just good and they can build things and debug things and they are fast using the tools that are in the world as of today, and then you have 2 of these egocentric developers that do not want to use it. I don't know about that. The middle way. Something in between. So if you talk to me 1 year ago, I would say, no man, don't use AI. If you talk to me right now, then I say, it's actually way too good to not use it. And other people are gonna use it 100%, no doubt about it. And they're gonna outclass you. They're gonna outclass you, right? Right? So look at this example. I don't know how to write a binary tree. I do not know that. I know the concept of it. I know how it works. I know when to use it, right? I know what I need to know, when I need to implement. Like, for example, my order book, the order books I maintain, it's a binary tree. Simple. A balanced, self-balancing binary tree. Can I implement it? No. If I need to implement it, I will need to look it up. Or I use a package and I need to do it myself. I will need to look it up and try to implement it. It's gonna cost me half a day, right? To make it, or maybe a couple hours to make it good, to understand it. But if somebody has the same knowledge of that binary tree as me, but uses something like a cursor, it's gonna be there in 1 minute. That's the difference. That's the point that I want to make. Okay, cool. What's going on here? We accept. He's still generating. Hello. Okay, this. What is that? Oh, invert zooming. Okay. Make it smaller. Make them bigger. Okay, this sounds more like a. This sounds more like the map I have, right? The zooming is inverted. The panning is inverted. And my teeth. My brace, my night brace is broken, and I sleep without it right now for a couple of weeks, and I can feel this one teeth trying to pop over the other one again. It's so annoying. I need to fix it, or I'm fucked. I'm seeking a way to feed them automatically to cursor while it's restarted the app, so I will. Is that a reason you're not using image input? Ah! Yeah, apparently I discovered that it can actually read images. The thing is, how good is it? I don't know. I never actually really tried that in depth, to be honest. Okay. Okie dokie, that's good. What if I just go into the Bitengine repository and I ask it to implement instant drawing there? There's gonna be it cannot do that. That's way too hard. It's too many files, too many custom things. It's not gonna do that. If it does that, then yeah. Can it calculate the amount of pixels to offset positions? Is that? That's crazy. Makes sense though, because an image is just basically an array of pixels, you know, filled between 0 and 255, 265. I don't know, could be wrong. So it's easy to detect where the pixels, some colors start, right? How did you convince to add vector shaders? He's not gonna do it. That's the problem. He's not gonna do it. I told him so many things, but I understand him because he's a great guy, by the way. It's a great guy. I talked to him a lot, but the problem is that without vertex shaders, we can't really do anything, right? Because what I could do in my app is basically I could use a shader to kind of mimic the same thing instance drawing is doing, but I don't have access to the vertex shader. So if I cannot access the vertex shader, I cannot offset my vertices, you know. And I think he's starting to realize that more advanced projects cannot be built with Bitengine because it's basic. It works great, but it's very basic. You want to build a platformer? Perfect. You want to build basically any game? Perfect. You want to build something a little bit extraordinary? Not perfect. No instance drawing. So particle engines, that's gonna hurt performance. No instance drawing. Wasm build is not good enough. No vertex shaders. But we can compile to any platform. That's a drawback we have. We can compile to whatever we want. The drawback is that things are way too much abstracted. But hey, that's good. Instancing. Yeah, instancing is what we need. Because then I run the heat maps on... Then I can render 1 million blocks without any problem. Kinda. And now I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Right now I have this example. So what I'm gonna try to do is hack this into the Bitengine repository when I have time. Until it's implemented. The problem is... Let me open up code is a little bit better than Vim, to be honest, right? Stop complaining. Yeah, it's fine. It's good. I'm gonna try to find... Where is this GL coming from? All my friends, GL image. Huh? Oh, GL is glyphs, okay. This is another project. Are you using Cursor or VS Code? I'm just reading in another project while we have our own project here. You know what I mean? The thing is that I'm having two editors, so we know that which one we are. If that makes sense. The question is, how could we implement that? Because we cannot just say it against Cursor like, hey, come, we jump into a bit engine project and write me this thing. It's not gonna work because they use this. Focus File Explorers. They use this package. To be honest, if you think about that, it's really crazy that they did that. Is they ported GLFW over to without using any Seago, so it can be compiled everywhere. That's fucking crazy. Man. The thing is, it's probably in graphics. Graphics driver. OpenGL. This is what GL is in here. Probably GL. You see, it's basically no. This is web thingy. The fuck is this? Man, we need more information here for the instance drawings. It's a lot of work. He told me it's gonna be a lot of work. Yeah, of course, because there is like 20 million abstractions on top of each other, and things are gonna break because I wanna know where. This graphic type OpenGL gel. This one, yeah. Okay. Bind texture. Now here, bind texture. Man, if you just take all this abstraction out, you can run this on Go like with the speed of light. I wonder where it starts the loop, the game loop. Window. Yes, user. That's what they do. Why is it called user interface? It would be actually, to be honest, this is the stuff I like to do, like hacking these things together, like making it work. Making it work. The problem is, I'm not basically interested in desktop because that performs kind of okay. It needs to compile to WASM, and that's the problem. Which GLFW is this polyvents, huh? Okay, it's coming from window Unix. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's why Claude will never figure it out that it's coming from here. So, if I go back here, why is it linear? Why is it linear here? I don't think it needs to be linear. I think it needs to be nearest, isn't it? Nearest. Type hint me. That's what I find annoying. Like these things that pop up, it always like at a certain point of time you're expecting something to pop up. So what do we have here? I'm checking here real quick. Text parameter y. Gen textures, bind texture. Game for UI methods. I'm wondering why it is called like user UI. Like user interface. I saw this coming in the code and I said, man, this is nothing for me, it's user interface. But then I was thinking, huh? Yeah, but tangent user interface doesn't make any sense. But it's like the user interface, not the UI interface. The interface the user has with the thing is just like the main stuff, update, render, the tangible thing is. Not a lot of trouble with this statement. I'm seeing him doing this a lot, like the UI, the thing, which makes sense. It's like it's clear. I like that. I think it's very good code. I'm gonna try to find instance data, I think it is. Yeah. Hey, sech! I cannot, I think it's Neovim, but I can go into this folder, but I can't. Name of vertex attribute array isn't here. Okay, yes, that's why we need the context, baby. The context, baby. People are gonna see this stream and they're gonna have no clue what the hell is going on here. I know, but I'm just like a little bit of freewheeling. So this is basically the context we have for OpenGL, probably. Yeah, and we need to find a way to find if we have the specific instancing call we need, which is I saw it somewhere here. Instance data, I think. Now we need to find this. Instance position. That's not what it is. Instance scale. Bind buffer. I think that we upload instance data. That's what we have. Projection matrix. Bind buffer. Yeah, I think we have everything here, to be honest. I'm gonna actually ask a question here. Did we save our things? Is this phase 3? Doesn't really matter. Let me open up a new chat here. Let's say we want to compile this. It wasn't. And we need an interface with GS World. Do we have all the open what things, what functions should we call to make it work with WebGL DOS services, por favor. WebGL2. We could actually use WebGPU, but I don't know. WebGPU, it's new. It's not new, but it's like it's 10 years old. It's new. I don't know how old it is. Work with WebGL, for example. Is it just the same? Wait, but why are we instance? How do we know that this is an instance draw thing? How do we know that it's not debating us? I'm gonna do. Wait, just a second, guys. I'm gonna paste this prompt in here because I want to ask it. I don't want to confuse it. How do I know that this is really instancing you? How? You could say what you want. Prove me this in the codes. This is like, I swear to God, it's you're not gonna debate me, man, with this thing. Like, here, we have a variable called instance count. Okay. Designed to render up to 1 million instances of the same geometry. For the shader instance. The vertex shader. That's input. This is how you learn, guys. This is how you learn new things. This is what I do a lot, right? I do this a lot, like weekends or evenings, just in the sitting, watching TV. My wife is watching TV. I'm sitting just next to her with my laptop doing these explorations. Sometimes it's just garbage, but so it does not make you a specialist, but it makes you a generalist. You know, it makes you like, oh, you know everything a bit, you know, like a little bit. You know where to find stuff when you need them. That's the thing. That's the thing. Create an instance. Create instance position. Okay, makes sense. Ah, here. Draw instance arrays. That's what we want. This one. This is the call. This is the call that we need. Can we click this? Yes, we can. Which line is this, motherfucker? Let me search it. If you got it, let me search it. Flip it and reverse it. Okay, now we need to pray to the gods. Yoing this. Go here. It's not in here, huh? You see? That's the thing we're missing. Why would you do this? Context is basically the same as Go Mobile's GL context. Built except for PlayStation 5. So I think to make it work, this is how you degrade as a software engineer, yeah. I think what we need to do is, we need to... So, let me do a little bit of a reverse step, because people coming in or watching the stream and they say, what the hell is this guy doing? So, first of all, we are building Market Monkey, right? Which is the charting tool trading shenanigans. We have heat maps, okay? We wanna have them performant, because every competitor has shitty heat maps, right? Except Trading Light, good heat maps. Kind of good heat maps, yeah, why not? It is what it is. But besides that, it doesn't work. Why? Because it's hard. So we need to find a way, not now, but we already need to start thinking in time slots. How can we improve this in the future? Right? How can we do that? So I know that something that is called instancing, which is drawing, a special technique of drawing stuff on the screen, where you just define one type of geometry and use a shader to basically do all the offloading, right? On the GPU. Makes a lot of sense. So that's why I said, okay, I'm gonna use Claude Sonnet, the new one, 3.7, I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask it to build that for me with GLFW. Listen, this is actually a big brain play, right? Why? Because GLFW is what Ibit Engine uses. I'm using Ibit Engine. Ibit Engine doesn't support instancing. So I let it create this thing, which basically works, right, with instancing. So now I know a working program that actually works. Now I have that, and I didn't need to do anything for that. Now I know everything it needs to call to make it work. If it's 100% correct, I cannot verify that it works. So maybe there's like a big memory leak or something in performance. I don't know. I cannot verify the correctness yet, but it's fine. So now I need to check in the Ibit Engine repository if they have the same calls. Do we have the same support to do this? No? Okay, then I need to add it, right? So now my goal is to get this thing into this thing. The problem is, it looks straightforward, but it's not, because this is using GLFW from GoGL, which uses CGO under the hood. But CGO is very unperformant. Why? Because you need to call C. The overhead calling C is a problem, right? GLFW inside of Ibit Engine does not call CGO, because it's ported to pure Go, which is C and just Go, without calling C. You know what I mean? CGO, without calling CGO. Pure C. Pure Go is a package name. You can check it out and see for yourself. So now we need to, you know what I mean? We need to, yeah, do these things. Why are they using Pure Go and not just normal stuff? Because CGO cannot compile to WebAssembly. That's why Raylib cannot compile to WebAssembly in Go. Raylib compiles to WebAssembly in other languages, but not in Go, because the Raylib wrapper in Go is made with CGO, and CGO cannot compile to WebAssembly. That's why these guys ported that to something, to native Go, so we can compile to WebAssembly. I need WebAssembly. This is basically what this is the whole context of what we're doing right now, right? I hope that makes a lot of sense. So now you're up to date with what we are doing here. Right? So you could actually say we could just ask AI to go into this repo and fix it, but I'm 100% sure that it cannot do that yet. It will try, and it will work. It will compile probably, but you cannot verify the correctness from it. And this is basically a very important speech, because if you cannot verify the correctness of what AI puts in your face, you need to stop, go back, and make sure you can. That's very important. That you, as an engineer, can verify the correctness of an output. Because the moment we, as engineers, cannot do that anymore, this thing can say whatever it wants to us, and we can never proceed intellectually as a human species, basically just extincting ourselves and making AI the superior race. That's not what we want, guys. I swear to God, that's not what we want. That's actually where it's heading. That's where it's heading, because the bell curve, you know, it's like, we're cooked. So raise your kids good, please. Teach them. Teach them that AI is fine, but they need to verify the correctness and don't take things for granted. All right. Yeah, so I think we just need to add... what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy this. Right? I'm gonna go back in here. I'm gonna say... instance data generation upload. Okay, I believe you. I believe you. Believe you. I have a port of GLFW that is actually, that does not use CGO, so it can be compiled to WebAssembly. These are the function, or the signatures, yes. These are the, is an interface, yes. This is the context interface for GLFW. Can you tell me exactly what functions are missing to make instancing rendering like here, that you're gonna be so fucking mad, see me typing and making all the mistakes, but this is the best I can. I'm so sorry. Can you tell me exactly what functions are missing to instancing rendering? Can you, to make instancing rendering like here that you just did work? Press enter. What do you think about GC investments? What do you mean GC? Y Combinator? I don't know, man. I wouldn't do it. You see, it's like, how can I know that he is right? That's a little bit of my thing, right? So if you're targeting WebGL specifically, note that instance rendering is a part of WebGL 2.0. Yeah, I know. Specification, angle, to the angle instance arrays extension. No. For WebGL 1, no. No, vertex attribute divisor, angle. Okay, that's weird. I don't understand. It's fine. Would you like to provide more details how to implement any of these specifications for your well-compatible GLF port? That sounds perfect to me. So, I mean, the thing is, we need to be very careful, because I think clear color is weird, because they need to do it themselves, so I don't understand. How do they clear the screen? Oh, they use clear probably. I mean, I really started to appreciate these streams where it's a little bit more relaxed on the chat, right? Because it gives me the opportunity to do stuff. What's going on? MD explains. Are you German? No, man. I'm Dutch, Belgian, Vlaams. So there is clear. So we need to be careful that if I do this later on, that I don't blend funk. I think blend is in here as well, right? There's a lot of also a lot of problem with the WASM stuff as well, like copy bytes to JS and all that stuff that needs to be fixed. Like the WASM build is not optimized. The thing is that do I have time to go through all these optimizations? Okay, creates open get yes. Set content. Okay, WebGL2, that's good. So what I think is, you tried Claude Code, the one in the CLI? No, not yet. That looks sick. I saw it yesterday on Fireship's video. Fireship is so good because his videos are like literally 10 minutes and covering a shit ton of stuff. So I don't need to watch 20 other videos that suck. I can just watch him and game's over. It's nice. Actually, it's similar to, but that's some French tone. Yeah, my accent is completely weird. People say I'm from Ireland. They call me bitch, I'm stylish. Bald hair, big muscles, accent Irish. Where did that come from suddenly? It's crazy, man. Sometimes I can just spit these rhymes, you know what I mean? They just come out of nothing. Have you already given away the 2 accesses of your software? Crossing fingers starts to hurt. Hey guys, listen, if I promise something that I am going to give away money and access, then I do that, right? I need to build up. So the thing is, that is a marketing thing. So I make the tweet once, and I do the tweet twice. And basically, I think tomorrow I will do the tweet once, twice, thrice. I'm gonna do it for the 3rd time. And then I'm gonna let Claude write an API to fetch all the comments, so all the people that liked, fetch all the usernames, and then we will just randomly with code, just randomly pick one, right, on stream. That's what we're gonna do. Probably this weekend or early next week, 100% guaranteed, right? But I need to, these tweets need to age, you know. But I promise that. Like, listen, I always promise. I'm here for 3 years. I don't run away. Have you ever? Okay, I'm gonna read the same question 2 times. Is probably not good. Okay, so what did we do today? What did we learn? I'm gonna be completely honest. Claude 3.7 Sonnet, really good, scary good. It's actually so good, and it's not only this that I use, but I also use it this morning and yesterday evening. It's so good that you basically could hurt yourself by using it every day, in my opinion. But it's either that or falling behind, because people will outperform you with this thing. Use it smartly. That's what I would say. Use it smart. Use it. It's like, listen. So it's the same thing. If you're getting 16 years old, I understand you're a virgin. You're gonna have sex with a girl. Once you do that, you want to have more and more and more of it. But you need to do it wisely. You know. How are you not more popular? Yeah. Look, that's a question I ask myself every day. Why am I not even the popular streamer on the fucking planet in tech? Next to the Primogen. I could be side by side. Side by side I could be. The thing is that the reason why I'm not popular is because I do not relate to the majority of the public. You know? That's the thing. Because I'm staying authentic to my personality. And I'm staying... What I want to say, I say. Sometimes I say bad things. Because they come out of my mouth like I think. Like a thought, and it's there. And sometimes it's bad, and I would rather not say it, but... Not everybody loves this, right? Not everybody loves me. But it doesn't really matter. Because... streaming, for me, is... a hobby. That's what it is. Doesn't really matter. Okay, I have 50 to 60% of my research done. I'm gonna see if I can make it work later down the line, because the problem, there's a good tip that I'm gonna give you. You have a project, you have a vision, you wanna build it, you wanna make sure people can use it, you wanna hopefully earn some money, but then you can actually go into the rabbit hole of performance. I could say, okay, I'm gonna stop working on features. I'm gonna try to use instancing in my project, and it's going to be faster, and it's going to be better, yada yada yada, and still not release, and yada 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 yada, and being in a rabbit hole of performance that is not necessary right now, right? But it was a good thing to do on stream. I think it's interesting. It's something else than writing a fucking to-do list, you know. 75k subs on YouTube, that's popular. Is it? I don't know. I think 250k is nice. I want to have 100k fucking subscribers, guys. That's the only thing I want. So I have the silver play button. Because my son and my daughter, they are into like all these YouTubers like... ISO Speed, Kaisenat, which other ones? Nick Merckx. And all these Fortnite players, right? And then they see their dad is also a YouTuber and is going to get the silver play button. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. It's very important, because you need to understand that. Let's say your daughter says, and the kids, they know, like, my daddy is also a YouTuber, and then they go and they see you have like 2k subscribers. I mean, that's embarrassing, right? For your kids. So I need to have the 100k silver play button, so I can clap the cheeks of these little children and say that Anthony GG has 100k subs, baby. So my kids would be proud of me, because their dad has that hanging in his office, you know. And I promised my grandma. So make my grandma proud and subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends, so we can hit the silver play button. And my grandma can rest in peace. She don't have that much longer. So we need to be fast. Preferably before summer. Most realistically by the end of the year. Twitch community quite small, yeah. Yeah. The Fortnite gameplay. I could do some. Man, I was a rank 1 World of Warcraft player. I'm a diamond player League of Legends. Like, I'm a gaming phenomenon. People don't understand that. But before I'm a rank 1 rogue player. You know what I mean? Back in Wretch of the Lynch King. Cataclysm. I swear to God. Gladiator. Merciless Gladiator. Klapper. Rank 1. Not rank 1, but Gladiator. Klapper. The Rogue. Jesus. Cheap shot. Game over. You played Counter-Strike? Yes, way before. Counter-Strike was in the beginning. I was 16. I was 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. That's what I played. 1.6, and I played a little bit of Source. But I didn't like it. Did a little comeback in Source. Counter-Strike Source, I don't know if people still remember that, but it was a thing. And then I played a little bit of... What is it? The new one? But I suck. So I cannot keep up. So my games are over. My games are over. So I cannot play anymore. My aim sucks. I don't have this aim thingy. It's also not... I think 1.5 was the best. 1.5 was the best. 1.6 where the fucking shields came. Fucking shields. Nobody used that. Oh, man. It was so amazing, man. Yeah. Where you could still headbang through the wall in the nuke map. But and back in the day was the CPL Mill. Was a very good map. And the Inferno, they were all different. A little bit different than now, I think. Especially the places where you could headbang people. I think they removed that. Yeah, man. That was amazing. I swear to God. Dust 2, of course. But Dust 2 was for noobs. Dust and Dust 2, the most played like Inferno, the Nuke. The other one, how is it called? Cobalt. The Cobalt map. That were very pro maps. CPL maps also. The Mill, CPL Mill. That were crazy maps. CPL Mill. Does that still exist? CPL Mill. Wait, oh man, holy shit, look at this. Goosebumps, baby. The CPL Mill. Holy shit. Oh man. Oh, look at this. This is it. That was it, man. It's way different now. It's way different. Recoils, it's all fucked up. And the Cobalt. The Cobalt. Is it the Cobalt? Cobble. The Cobble. That was the Cobble. Cobble. This map. This was crazy map. I played tournaments in this map. A lot. The Cobble. And I was using like a special configs. That's basically the way I started like encoding. Like we were making these configurations, right? And you had something like Counter-Strike CL interp. Look at this, CL interp. And something with the network settings. And you could, we were modifying this whole configuration, and it was banned on tournaments. Like if you want to play the CPL tournaments back in the day, you needed to use the CPL config, CPL configuration, CPL config, CPL config, Counter-Strike, but it's not anymore. So a special config, and because you needed to have these special settings, you could not interp hacking and all that stuff, but we did that back in the day, you know. when I was playing Counter-Strike, people did not realize they could hack their FPS to the cap of their monitor. So everybody was playing with 60 FPS. Or 30 FPS back in the day, right? When I started, 1.4, 1.5. They were playing at 60 FPS. But we already knew how to go into the config and change the FPS to the max of your monitor. So there was then like 99, 100 FPS. And it was such a big of a difference. It was such a big of a difference. You're playing twice the speed, basically, right? Twice the feeling. It was crazy. All these small little things, we figured it all out by digging in these configurations and changing these network settings so people could not... And that's how it all started, right? That's how it all started. Isn't the CPL renamed to ESL? Yeah, back in the day it was CPL, bro. I don't know. ESL now, probably. But you had like the map, CPL maps, CPL maps. Yeah, those old ones, right? The Fire, yeah. These one, like the Mill and the Fire, these were the most popular one in tournaments. But I think right now in the new Counter-Strike, I don't know for sure, I think they have some maps that looks like these two, inspired by them. Oh, the CPL Striker, I remember that. And then we had like these jump maps, right? The old CS jump maps, where you need to climb. Nah, back in the day. I'm speaking about 20 years ago, right? 25 years ago, 24, 23 years ago. That's a long time, huh? B-hop and all that. So we had scripts and all. But if you were good, you could B-hop without scripts. These things. The nuke. Counter-Strike Source was the age of the deagle, man. One deagle across nuke was basically having sex. Yeah. GoldenEye and N64 vibes, yeah. The thing is that back in the day, things were simple, right? The mechanics, the games were so simple and actually buggy in some way. Like sometimes you had these hitboxes of walls sometimes, you know, but they were all features of the game. People abused these things, and it was like, it was a skill level. It was a skill level, knowing exactly where you could shoot through. Like you had these good players back in the day, like Heaton, CS, Killvit. But this is like 4 years ago. Is it the D Heaton? But back in his peak. I don't know if it's him. Heaton Christensen, yeah, I think it is him, yeah. But like, back in the day when he was super young, it was crazy. He knows all these spots, like. Anyway. back in the day everything was way better. The same thing with World of Warcraft Classic, you know what I mean? Everything was hard and people do not have the attention span to learn things in depth. That's the problem. But it's just, it's a new thing, right? All right. Foon. No, I know Foon, but I know a lot of these. At some point, games become too realistic. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you have all these... The way your weapon is so realistically that we don't want that. We want to have the CS 1.6, 1.5 things where just were like... There was no smoothing in the mouse. Predictable recoil. Well, predictable. They had their recoil patterns where the recoil patterns. There was no... You could basically just... Your muscle memory could be trained. That was a thing. Most likely this right now as well, but it's gonna be different. Back in the day, you could pinpoint. You could flick. I know it's maybe kids are getting better these days. I cannot do it anymore. Things feel like way too not snappy. Games don't feel snappy anymore. That's the thing. It doesn't feel fucking snappy. All right, guys, I'm gonna eat. It's time. I'm hungry, and I'm gonna work a little bit. It was a fun stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Like I said, join the Discord community. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep Grandma happy before she dies, and make her proud. You know what I mean? And the kids at school, of course. And yeah, jump into the Discord. Tomorrow I'm gonna probably release the next video of the actor series. So for the people who are interested, what is this? This is myself. This is myself with a Counter-Strike video on the background. Alright, shit, I'm lagging. It's fine. Guys, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Peace.